Welcome back to Preda's World here, everyone. So I want to do a quick just kind of overview and kind of a review of the AzureSea Studio Windblade Transformer statue. Coming up right after this. Alright, welcome back. As I said, I want to go over the Transformers Windblade statue. Just for the record, I'm not very familiar with the character itself, but when I saw the statue, and I love Transformers, it just made sense. So, and I wanted to do one so that I can see kind of their quality, what it looked like in person. So, alright, so to begin, as far as putting it together, it was pretty simple. Not a ton of pieces. The one thing I'll say, if you do get one and you're putting it together, make sure you put the wings inside the body before putting the body in the base, because otherwise you'll have to take it all apart to put them in. So that's what I ran into. Other than that, pretty simple. Arms, hands, one leg is separated at the knee, the rest of it's a solid body with the one leg. The dragon, we're going to call it a dragon because I really don't know what it's supposed to be. But that's what it looks like. So the tail, the wings, the head, all separate from the body. And it does have a leg in the back too. That sits in there, right there. Other than that, pretty straightforward. Wings on the back are separate, of course. Alright, so the sculpture, fantastic, very detailed. Pretty amazing, actually, the detail they have in it. But that goes to, I mean, all these companies that do it, like the XM, this one here, Prime 1 Studios, their Transformers are super detailed. So the sculpture's fantastic. Again, I don't know the character, but she looks spot on from what I looked at, because I did look online, obviously, to see what the character is supposed to look like. So the paint is amazing. There's no bleed over that you might see in some of them. There's wear and tear as far as, like, you'll see the paint kind of rubbed off where the metal's kind of showing on the dragons, a little bit on her too. But other than that, I mean, it's supposed to be like that, but the paint's just phenomenal. It's fantastic. I'll give you a quick spin around here. The swords, they are a translucent purple, so you can see through them. It's pretty amazing. So again, I wanted to get this so that I could see the quality that they have in these, because I've got another one on order, Bludgeon, who looks really good. And then they announced their 6-shot. As far as like a comparison goes with this compared to like XM's Transformers, They both have fantastic quality. XM's has always been really good. And this one is no, it's no slacker either. It's probably spot on with the XM's quality. Some people might think there's going to be a lean, but I don't think so. She's pretty light. And there's a pretty thick key where her foot goes in there. But yeah, so I was thinking about getting the Optimus Prime out of this series as well. But I do have the XM Optimus Prime. And due to space reasons, I think I'll just keep the XM one. Because I really do like that one. It's a really good one. But we'll see. You never know, I might change my mind. So yeah, so the quality on this is on AzureSea is really good. It's definitely as good as the other big companies, XM Prime 1, with their Transformers. Yeah, so again, not familiar with the character, but I'm really glad I got it. It is an amazing piece. As far as like size, the comparison, I'll probably do a couple pictures that you'll probably see here in a minute, probably right now, if I was smart. Comparing her to kind of the size of the XM Transformers that I have, and maybe some of the Prime 1 movie ones, if anyone that is interested in that, so maybe I'll put that in there too. Just so you can see, I would say, just looking at her, she's probably the size of like a quarter scale, Marvel or DC character from the other companies. But I think that's her size. She's small compared to the other Transformers. So she's probably within that 1/10 scale, which is what most of those lines are. But yeah, very sturdy. This one, obviously, there's not a lot to it, so it's not real heavy. But the piece itself feels solid. Like, I'm not worried that anything's going to break or anything, or fall off. Or the magnets are strong. Most of it's magnets. There are a few that have some metal pegs that go in, but those are also really tight, so you don't have to worry about those falling out. And then it comes with this little Autobot symbol, because she's an Autobot, in case you didn't know. So yeah, it's a little stand. It's kind of neat, just to go along with her. So alright, that's my review. Like I said, I know a lot of people were wondering about this studio, as I was myself. So I'm glad I got a smaller piece to see it first. But again, I'm not worried about the quality. I can't wait to get some of their other pieces, because they have some really good pieces coming out. I like that studio because they're doing characters that no one else is doing. You're not going to have 3 Megatrons, 4 Optimus Primes, 2 Soundwaves, whatever it is. They have a lot of other things coming out, which other companies are not doing right now. So, all right, that's it. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments. Let me know. I try to respond to all of them. Like, subscribe, all that kind of jazz, So we will see you next time.